Hi guys, Coach George here. This is going to be the last of our at-home skill works for lacrosse, and today we're going to focus on defense. And specifically, we're going to focus on defensive positioning and footwork. Basics on defense, you always want your butt low, stick up at an angle, and there are times when you're trying to force a ground ball, you want your pocket facing towards you, and when you're trying to intercept a pass, the pocket faces away from you so that you can catch a little bit easier. When you're trying to force a ground ball and you're keeping your pocket towards you, you stick check to knock that ball away, and as soon as it's down, you're in position to scoop it up before the other offensive player can react. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is called the drop step. And all you're going to do is keep your feet shoulders width apart, stick up, butt low and bent at your knees. And all you're going to do is step with your right foot coming to your right side to the first cone. And when you get there, drop with your left foot and shift. And now stepping the opposite way. You're always keeping your shoulders squared up to where your imaginary offensive player is and keeping your back towards your own goal. Alright, our next drill is going to be our stutter step going forward and our back step dropping back. Our body position is going to remain consistent all the way through. So again, stick up at an angle out in front of you, feet shoulder width apart, bent at your knees and getting your butt low to the ground. And all you're going to do is take a couple of long steps, and then as you approach the first cone, break it down and stutter step a little bit. When you need to go back, you back pedal to the next cone, and then it's back up to the fourth cone, and then dropping back again, keeping your body position the same all the way through. Okay, our final footwork drill is going to simulate staying on an offensive player a little bit tighter to them, and they're moving a little bit quicker, so you need to be able to move and react a little bit faster this time. So now I'm going to do the same stutter step coming forward, but when I reach the front cone, I'm going to shift, and now I'm going to cross my front foot over and stay with my offensive player this way. Coming up again, and then crossing over and staying in front of them this way. To finish, keep in mind that the most important thing about defense is winning the ground balls. So when you're doing your footwork drill and after you've run it a few times, throw a ball out at a couple of different spots, and as you're running forward, scoop up that ground ball and then get back into your footwork to the next cone, and then as you're coming up, win that ground ball up to the last cones. You can do this and incorporate ground ball work into each of the footwork drills that I demonstrated and get some good foundations for your defensive work. I just wanted to say that when I started this project, I was just trying to reach out to the 7th and 8th grade lacrosse team at Lake Forest Country Days School. This would have been my third season coaching there, and while our season was put on hold, I just wanted to provide those guys some skill work to stay sharp for when our season could pick up again. Obviously, our spring season got canceled, which is a major bummer, and this project has really reached a wider audience than I ever anticipated it. So that's awesome. Again, this is basic skill work that you guys can all do in your backyards. And it's just something to get out and have fun. And if you've learned something more about lacrosse, if you're improving your skill work, that's incredible. There are dozens of other resources out there. And if you're so inspired to follow up on them and get a little more out of it, that's great. If you're happy with just repeating my 5 lessons now, that works too. I hope everybody's staying safe, healthy, and I hope to see you guys soon.